Tumby Bay is on South Australia's Eyre Peninsula and one would think a safe place from the culture wars in which to raise children. Well, apparently not so. The Tumby Bay area school has allegedly refused to show a parent the lesson plan for a relationships and sexual health class. The Eyre Peninsula Advocate newspaper reported last December that Tumby Bay area mum, Rachel Reid, said she was advocating for the children in the community and asked to see the lesson plan after fellow parents reported their children's responses to the class had been at times concerning. Now, I met Rachel last week at the Church and State Summit and she joins me now. Rachel, welcome. Rachel, you are on the governing council of the school. What were the parents telling you about what their children were being taught?
Well, they came and said that their 10-year-old boys, so the 4-5 class, were taught that they could cut off their genitals, take medication, and they could be a cat or a dog if they wanted to be. And the mothers were horrified.
Yeah, I can understand that. So you, on behalf of the mothers, went to the school, the principal, and asked to be shown the material that the 10-year-olds had reported. What happened then?
It was a flat out no. So we asked a few times, and we kept saying, can we have a read of it? And it was just what we got told was that we're not trained. So you have to be specially trained from Shine to be able to read the information.
Okay, now just for our viewers' clarity, who is Shine? What's Shine?
It's a third-party provider in South Australia who they train the teachers on the sex and health ed program. So you actually pay like $500 and go and get trained in it. And they're the only ones that are allowed to look at the information. So they can show the kids, but they can't show the parents.
Now, this seems crazy because you're a member of the, or were a member, I presume you still are, maybe you're not, a member of the governing council of the local primary school. You're a mother in the local community. Parents had come to you. You as a governor of the school governing body weren't allowed to see it and the parents weren't allowed to see it. How on earth can that happen in this day and age where parents and even a governing authority in the school is not allowed to see what's being taught to children?
I think it's just mental and it's a massive red flag. If there's anything that can't be shown to the parents, any secrets and no transparency, that's a huge problem. So we stood up and fought for that.
Now, has the school denied that it's teaching this gender fluid ideology to the children?
Yes, absolutely.
So is the school saying that the 10-year-olds are just making this up?
Yep. But the thing is, there's children from other schools also saying the same things. And I actually have got a copy of the curriculum. Like during the Christmas break, someone actually came and put the whole thing in my hand. So I've got it from 3 years old to year 12, and they are absolutely teaching it.
This is the Shine curriculum, presumably?
Yes, yes.
So what does it tell you? What does it show? Does it corroborate what the 10-year-olds were telling their parents?
Yes, there is a lot of leeway with what the teachers are allowed to teach, but they are 100% teaching the transgender agenda, and the majority of that is really pushed in middle school. So from year 6 to year 9, there's a very heavy push for it in there. So I'm still reading through all of that, but it is 100% being taught. And in fact, they're teaching that Tumby Bay had a book on gender diversity read to the reception year 1 class. And that wasn't actually part of Shine, that's just part of the curriculum. So they're absolutely teaching it, but they're trying to hide it because they know the parents won't like it. So
how are the local parents feeling as a result of their being stonewalled by their own school?
They're furious. I held a parent night for the whole Eyre Peninsula, and the parents are so worried, they're so concerned, and they really are saying, these are our children. Why can't you be honest with us? And when we say we don't give consent to you teaching this, we want you to stop.
So where does this battle go next? This all unfolded in December of last year. What's the next step in this?
Well, I've been talking with MPs, so that our local MP, his name's Sam Telfer, He's been amazing. And we've been writing letters to the school board, to the Minister of Education, and CCing Sam in, so you can have a look. We're also talking to an MP in Adelaide. His name is Heidi. I've forgotten his last name, but she's going to go to Parliament.
Good.
On our behalf at the end of this month. So I'm really hoping we'll start seeing some changes coming up.
Yeah, Rachel, a lot of people know about this sort of thing going on in their schools. I hear reports anecdotally from parents all over the country. People are afraid normally to speak up. What gave you the courage to go public and even, to take this to your local newspaper? I mean, that's a brave thing in a small community.
Yeah, it really is. I think some people think I'm a bit stupid, but I honestly, the children we need to stand for the children. In 15 years' time, these people are going to be our business people, our teachers, our nurses, our mums and dads. And we have to fight and stand for them now. Otherwise, they're going to be hurt and damaged people. And it's something worth fighting for.
You're absolutely right, Rachel. And earlier on the show, we've been talking about England banning puberty blockers, which of course comes as a result of the gender fluid ideology the kids are taught in school. It confuses them about their gender. And of course, the WPATH leaks from the World Professional Association of Transgender Healthcare providers has shown all sorts of horrors. So what you're doing is really, helping protect the kids before these thoughts are put in their mind by activist agendas foisted on them at school.
Absolutely. We want to get to them before they get to the kids.
Yeah.
So if we can stop it at the curriculum level, I'm really hoping make a big difference. I know social media and, all of that other stuff is a player, but we really just want to get it out of the schools.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right about the social media, but it's even more insidious when the schools are teaching this. Rachel, I think the day will come when people will look at the rainbow flag very differently and the waving of this in the streets with Mardi Gras and other so-called pride festivals and see that this is a flag that's carried a very damaging ideology for children.
100%. I think actually the day is coming and it won't be that far away. I'm working with an amazing group of women and we really see change coming to this. So we'll keep praying and pushing.
Good on you. You keep those prayers going as well. Absolutely. Well, Rachel, I really appreciate you taking the time to share your courage and bravery and that of your local community and those who are supporting you. Thank you for sharing that with us here on ADH TV.
Oh, thank you for the opportunity, Lyle.